What's up, guys? Good morning. I just woke up. Look at my hair. That's horrible. Literally, when you wake up, you just make a video instantly. Anyways, um, um, today I'm gonna do something that I really enjoy doing, and that's complaining. So get ready for a video for about 6 or 7 minutes for just straight poop talking about Cosmo. I'm sure the people who even play Cosmo hate Cosmo. They're just playing it because it's Cosmo, but I'm sorry if you're a Cosmo player because I'm going in. Okay, so before I get into this, I have to say the idea of Cosmo and the art of Cosmo is actually really, really cool. I love Star Wars. Wizard of Oz is pretty cool. The whole idea of little monsters going to big monsters, like with big ships, I think that's pretty cool. But that's the only thing. That's where my love for it stops. I don't know what I hate more. The fact that they basically don't normal summon, like normal summoning isn't a problem to them. The fact that the big ships can't be targeted. The fact that the big ships are 3,000 attack. The fact that when they die, they come back with like even stronger. The fact that they're just so easy to bring out. The fact that they can play like all these traps and side deck cards too at the same time. There's so many things I hate. I'll go into detail about all those things. Now that I think about it, I'm spending my Christmas break complaining about a certain piece of cardboard. I'm going to still continue because I'm very, very inspired to hate on this piece of cardboard, and I'm very passionate about this piece of cardboard. But I just want to give out, like, you have a bit of self-awareness here. Anyways, I'll start with the smaller things, and quite literally, too. The magician, not the magicians, the Jedi, and then the littler guys. No, these are the ones I had the least problem with, but they're still really problematic. I don't think all of them should have had the banish the special summon effect. I think that makes them all way too good, and the fact that you get a free summon off of every single one of them just by having that effect is good enough. I think the only like balanced one is Good Witch, and probably Tin Can isn't even that balanced, but he's the most, I guess. And then obviously the ones they don't play, like the Stormtrooper one. The fact that they all are able to attack and then special summon effect, and then attack with that monster they special summoned, I think the restriction should have been you can only special summon one Cosmo monster. You can only special summon a Cosmo monster over level 5 once per turn. I don't know how they would have done that, but, or maybe something like, you can only special summon this card once per turn. Kind of like, the Ritual Beast. Because the fact that you can have double ships in your hand, summon a Good Witch, summon a Farm Girl, then special summon a Farm Girl from your deck, from E-Telly, then attack, then banish, play like a Good Witch, then banish, play a Dark Destroyer, then Dark Destroyer. It's just kind of ridiculous the number of times they can special summon in one turn. I guess, okay, here's the best restriction should have been, you cannot use this effect in the battle phase, or during your main phase you can banish this. Even on either player's turn. That's still ridiculously good that you can play on your opponent's turn. You can banish and special summon a ship from your hand during your opponent's turn. But really on your battle phase, I think that's where the main problem starts with this deck, is that you can literally go from 8,000 to 0 with like one monster on the field, and it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I definitely think if they were to make a restriction on this deck, that they definitely should have thought of limiting it to only the main phases, instead of having it that you can attack with a little one, banish it, play a big ship, attack with it, and then even summon another little one during the battle phase with E-Telly, then banish it, play another big ship destroys the other big ship to get out another big ship, so you have two more big ships that attack. The deck's just like, I guess I can't really complain because pendulums, you can like pendulum summon 5 out of nowhere, but you can't do that during the battle phase, which is a lot more vulnerable, I guess. So that's my number one complaint about the little guys. But as you guys know, my main problem, oh gosh, that's moving way too much. My main problem with the deck is the big guys. I think that if a Cosmos ship were to exist, there should have only been one, because now they have like 6, and it's kind of ridiculous. Slip Rider itself is pretty just gross, but I'm fine with just having Slip Rider and Forerunner. Having Dark Destroyer and that Dark Eclipser thing, it's too much. The fact that now they have a 3,000 attack monster that you can special summon off of one E-Tele, basically off of just one little monster that can't be targeted, when it's destroyed by card effects, you get another ship from your deck, another 3,000 attack untargetable monster, or 2,000 attack untargetable monster, and you can summon it during the battle phase. It's a little crazy. Now they have Dark Eclipse so they can negate traps. Dark Destroyer has the effect where it can destroy a monster. I feel like they should have limited Dark Destroyer. If it really is going to be a 3,000 attacker that's untargetable, it shouldn't have had another effect to destroy a monster. I think that's a little ridiculous too. And the fact that you can destroy your own monsters during the battle phase. So say you have a Forerunner, then you special summon and it already attacked. You can summon Dark Destroyer, then destroy the Forerunner that just attacked, then special summon a Slip Rider from your deck, then attack with that Slip Rider, and then with that Dark Destroyer again. That's another reason, though, the deck is just way too good. And when you look at even any of the top decks right now, how is a Magispector deck going to get over a first turn Dark Eclipser and Dark Destroyer? They can't be targeted. They can't die by battle. I mean, they can't die. They basically can't die by battle. They can't die by card effects. If they die by card effects, you get stronger ones, basically, from the deck. And it's just kind of like, well, where do I go from this? When I dueled my Cosmo against 3 Cosmos in my regional, I know I'm going to sound scrubby right now, but I beat one and I lost the other 2 pretty miserably. And I think those people were undefeated at that point, too. So I was just like, I feel like in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's okay if at a point a deck is pretty strong, like ridiculously strong. But I feel like there should be not easy ways, but pretty apparent ways to beat them. And when I was just sitting there with a handful of like just level 4 monsters, and I could do some pretty ridiculous plays, none of them could get over the 3,000 beaters with the back row, and then the fact that once I finally got over that 3,000 beater, he just played it again and then destroyed my monster that I spent playing to destroy it. It's just really stupid. And I know once the new Draco Slayers and the new Magicians and all the Pepe stuff comes out, the deck won't be number 1 anymore. But I just think the idea that Konami thought was a good idea, that being able to summon a 3,000 attacker that can't be targeted, when it's destroyed, you get to play a stronger one, basically. And you can do it during the battle phase, you can do it during your opponent's turn. That's the thing that also gets me angry. I don't know, doing my play, he has like a farm girl on the field. Banish the farm girl, summon a Slip Rider, destroy the back row just played, or destroy the monster just played with Dark Destroy. I'm just like, it's my turn, not yours. And then they become traps at that point too. And then don't forget the fact that Cosmo Town basically is a pot of greed whenever they play a lure or the 7 swords, or the fact that they can, if they don't like the hand they got, because, oh, I guess 4 Cosmo monsters that can't die in your hand is enough. I don't know, I don't need it. They can shuffle the ones they don't want and then draw different ones, okay? Then they can add all the ones they just banished. Oh, I just killed your Dark Destroyer. Oh, wow, you're gonna pay 800. It's back. I'm like, why? Don't even start about Strawman. I wasn't mad at Strawman at first, but the fact that not only can you add these guys back, but you can just, oh, I have a good idea. They just spent a whole like 2-3 turns getting over that 3,000 attacker. I got another one, but I don't think that's enough. My Forerunner's on the field, 2,800, can't die, really, can't get targeted. They have the banished Dark Destroyer, right? What if we made a monster that you can just summon him back for 500 life points? That's it, 500. I think 1,000 would be too much. I'm just like, not only can you just add this guy back, but you can also just summon it for 500 with Straw Man. Not only that, but yeah, it dies, but when it dies, you get a Forerunner. Just like, it's just gonna get worse when Dark Eclipser's out. So I don't know. The deck just, it's very, very stupid. If you play it, I don't judge you. If I had the $1,000 to put on the cardboard, I would too. But the deck's just unreasonable. Oh, don't get me started about reasoning. Didn't want to remind myself about that. So yes, those are my thoughts on Kozmo. I still have lots of anger, but I feel better that I got it out. I'm surprised I didn't cry during this video. I felt it coming. But yeah. If anything were to get hit by the deck, I think E-Telly needs to go to 1. Because the fact that they don't really have to normal summon at all, and the fact they can play E-Telly during the battle phase, do 4,500 damage out of nowhere, that's annoying. Kozmo Town needs to go to 1. I don't think Kozmo Town needed the fact where when it dies you can just search another Kozmo Town. I think that's really dumb. That one's really, really dumb, because you're like, okay, I have an MST, but if I destroy the thing that keeps on giving them advantage, they're just gonna get another one. So that's stupid. So I think Kozmo Town should go to 1, and E-Telly should go to 1. The deck would still be amazing, but it wouldn't be stupid amazing. But they probably won't do that for a while. I think E-Telly will be the first one to go down, and then Kozmo Town will go to 1. And it doesn't matter if even the ship goes to 1, because they can add it back with Kozmo Town. They can summon it off of or off of Dark Eclipser. They can summon it off of the Straw Man. It's pretty dumb. So, thank you for watching. If you love Kozmo, I'm sorry. You're cool. But, yeah, the deck you're playing is a little too unfair, in my opinion. So, if you disagree, comment why you disagree in the comments below. I know Pepe is just going to come down from the sky and annihilate this deck anyways next month, but I have a month to complain. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Bye. I do find it a bit alarming, though, that I woke up on Christmas break and the first thing I thought is, I need to go make a video on why I hate this type of cardboard so much. Anyways, bye.